For today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about something that happened, a special, a special something in the mail on Saturday. And what I got was something that I have never gotten before. Let me just start kind of explaining my history with my education. I've always had an appreciation for school, and I've always enjoyed school and learning new things, but I've also had a struggle with being social and wanting to make friends, not really want to study, which of course nobody likes studying unless they're like my brother who loves school and loves learning. But even he doesn't even like studying. So overall, my college experience was mostly me hanging out with my friends, living in dorms, trying to study and be a good student, but some people are good. I don't regret the amazing experiences I had. I don't regret, meeting the people I met, having the experiences I had, because it's made me who I am today. But if I could go back in time, I would probably change my major from psychology, which was, I started with, I think my first major was middle level education, and then I went to sociology, criminology, and I was just all over the place basically. And then I finally decided, I think 2 years into do psychology. Wanted to, help other people. And also I always had a fascination with human behavior, and just wanting to help other people. Chose psychology, and I got my degree in psychology, and I haven't really worked in the field, and it's been 3 years since I graduated, which is kind of really sad probably, but I graduated, but I barely graduated. I felt like, what kind of job am I qualified for when I have a degree in psychology, but I didn't learn as much as I should have, obviously. I'm not going to tell you the GPA because it's kind of embarrassing. Enough to graduate with, but it wasn't enough to get into grad school, which is probably what I should have strived for. I really saw that as something I wanted to do. I graduated. I'm very happy I have my degree, even though, like I said, I kind of regret psychology because of my grades, but I don't really regret it in that it is something that I've always felt kind of passionate about, but I just don't have a lot of knowledge about certain things with psychology. And so after I graduated, I just had a lot of minimum wage jobs after I graduated college. Target, Dollar General, Bath and Body Works, Chick-fil-A, that kind of stuff. Last fall, I decided to become a substitute teacher. I substituted at a couple different schools. I made the dean's list, which I've never made in my entire life, which is probably really sad because I went to college already, and this is my second time being in college. But I do want to be a preschool teacher. That's my goal. Of course, there are other things that I'm also interested in, so who knows, I'm also interested in real estate and maybe being an ultrasound technician, which probably sounds crazy because I really want to be a teacher. I really do, but, who knows. So yeah, making the dean's list for me is like a humongous accomplishment because, like I said earlier, I'm not a great student. Most of the time when I was in school, I was probably a B, C average student, probably C, to be honest. That's kind of where my sweet spot was, unfortunately, and I just was never a great student. So for me to make the dean's list is a huge accomplishment, especially since my brother is the type of student who gets A's all the time, and he's like a great student and he loves school, but to be honest, we're different. And as I get older, I'm realizing that, and I'm proud of him for his accomplishments, and I should be proud of me for my accomplishments. And just because I can't, just because I don't love school as much as him, or I can't get as many A's as him, does not mean I'm any less of a good person or an amazing person than he is. So yeah, so that was my amazing news and my amazing stuff. If you guys feel like you can't agree and you feel like you can't, trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I'm not a great student. I'm just average. So always believe in yourself. I know you can do it, and yeah, so that's basically it. Hopefully this gave you some encouragement, because if I can do it, you can do it, because I'm not a great student, and making Dean's List shows me that I can actually become a teacher and I can actually continue this journey, and I'm not a fucking idiot, basically. So Which, to be honest, I think we all kind of have moments in our lives where we feel like a fucking idiot, but you know what? We're smart. We are capable, and we are, yeah! So, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!